Woo! Hey guys, Chicky456 here with another video, and once again, it is customs. This time it is kind of a big custom video since I will be doing more than one in this video. This was a suggestion from Ricky Charles, who suggested 4 different kind of customs, and I am pleased with what he asked for, and yeah, well, you'll just figure out later. It was 4 Mr. Men customs. He asked for Mr. Tall, Mr. Bounce, Mr. Noisy, and Mr. Tickle. And at first I had some struggles since I only had a few little pet shops left until my mom and I went shopping, which is why I got this big box behind me here. I was able to get a lot more, and I took one that had a giraffe in it, and I decided to use that for Mr. Tall, of course, since, you know, he's Mr. Tall, and giraffes are tall. Get it? Anyway, I'm going to be using 4 different little pet shops for this. They all came from this pack. It was between this one or this other one, and the other one had it looked like kind of like old newer versions of them, and there was like this pink horse that just looked like it was asking for someone to kill it. I mean, I'm just going off. I don't know why I do this. Anyway, let us take a look at what we are going to be using to customize. Okay, so here are the 4 little pet shops we will be using. Again, the giraffe will be Mr. Tall. I just realized too, with almost all these characters, I'm going to have to make a little hat for them. So we got Mr. Tall. I decided to use the turtle as Mr. Bounce. It was actually really hard to figure out what kind of pets I could use. I was going to use the monkey for gorilla, for Mr. Tickle, and then a dog for Mr. Noisy. I do have some other customs planned in the future. I don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah, again, if you have any suggestions for any other Mr. Men or any other customs in general, you can leave that as a suggestion down below. Again, thanks to Ricky Charles for the suggestion. Anyway, let's get on with the supplies we're going to be needing to customize these characters. Okay, so I'm actually going to need to use a bunch of different color paints. I need red, blue, dark blue, orange, yellow, brown, pink, and of course a sealer. And I'm also going to be using air dry clay. This is that magic model clay from Play-Doh. It's a lot lighter than the other air dry clay I've been using. I'm going to try using that to make the hats and stuff like that. I don't know how I'm going to make the megaphone for Mr. Noisy, or the shoes as well. I'm probably just going to paint the paws brown or something like that. Sorry, I'm really tired, guys. It is like past 12 o'clock, midnight over here. I don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah, I'm going to need a lot of colors, and hopefully I can get them all done in one video. If not, I might make this 2 parts. I have no idea. Anyway, let's start with customizing the characters. Boy, I am tired.
All Mr. Men and Little Misses, please report to the dance floor.
Okay, guys. Finally finished. 4 Mr. Man customs. It was a lot of work, and of course I was sick for a few days. I'm still kind of getting over the flu, so this took a lot longer than I had hoped. Anyway, let's take a closer look at these 4 customs. Okay, so first off we got Mr. Tall. Again, I used the giraffe for him. He came out really nice. I like the dark blue on him. And again, I made the hat out of clay and a button. Made his hair black, his eyes brown. But yeah, he came out really good, and I added extra spots. Because they didn't really give that many spots on the original giraffe figure. I might have to glue a stand on him because he kind of falls over at times. Next, Mr. Tickle. He came out really good too. I love the hat. The hat's probably like my favorite thing on here. On his tail, I added some extra details since I was painting him all orange. He came out cute too. Mr. Bounce, he came out okay. I used a special like shiny pink for him. It'll focus, hello. Okay, never mind. But yeah. He came out kind of okay. Doesn't really look like him that much. But you know. And then Mr. Noisy, and I just printed out a megaphone image and just super glued it on him. I at least super glued it like on his sides so it wasn't like blocking anything in the front. He's got 4 little brown paws. I added a darker red for just extra details again instead of just painting them all one color, because I mean that's basically what the Mr. Men are sometimes. They're just one main color, so I wanted to add extra details. At least to make them a little bit more different and more unique. Anyway, thank you to Ricky Charles for suggesting this. If you have any other suggestions, you can feel free to leave those down below. I may do them, and I will give out another note. I may not. It depends on what you suggest. I'm mainly into Mr. Men, Pokemon, Total Drama, you know, like kind of like the Cartoon Network shows mainly. I'm not really a big fan of like today's TV shows. I'm more old-fashioned and stuff like that. But anyway, if you got a suggestion, feel free to leave that down below. And I hope you guys have a good day.